Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. This changed a lot over the last 24 hours because we now know for sure what's at stake. So Bengals are now 8.5 to 9. This thing has already gotten to 9-point favorites over the Ravens. 39.5 is your total. A couple of different things. Lamar Jackson's not going to go for the Ravens yet again, so that certainly swung things towards Cincinnati. Cincinnati, again, does have something to play for due to all of these tiebreak rules that we have been talking about and whatnot. So the various scenarios and how the championship games and things like that could all play out in the seedings and stuff has the Cincinnati in a motivational angle here for sure to go ahead and play and win, et cetera, even though they have already taken down the North. So it's moved out of teaser range in a few of the books out there. So if you did want to get Cincinnati under a field goal, it's gone. It's still available at some of the books, at least as of the recording of this. I don't know about the time that you guys are watching this out there, if it'll still be available. Steven, this was the other leg of the teaser for me with the Bills, but it was when the game was at 7. So I have Cincinnati down to 1. That was before I knew how they were going to play out all this other stuff. I just thought Cincinnati had every reason in the world to go out there and win the game. We know they still do. Now it's gotten up to 9, 8.5, 9. What do you think about this one?
Yeah, this moved Thursday night into Friday morning out of that 7 to 9 range. There are a couple of 8 and 8.5 still available if you're interested in the Bengals teaser leg, and I certainly would be. I would be, if you're hearing this, then and those 8 and 8.5 are still there, I would be all over the Bengals on a teaser leg here because I think this is more likely at this point that the third string quarterback Anthony Brown plays than Tyler Huntley. The Ravens don't even know if Lamar Jackson's going to be available for the playoff game, and their backup quarterback Tyler Huntley's banged up. They already have not won the division, the Ravens. They're eliminated from that. And the Bengals need to win this game to avoid a potential coin flip for home field in the wild card rematch if these two teams play each other again. So Bengals have a ton of motivation here. Again, to Adam's point, after barely playing a game last week as well. So, yeah, I'd be running to the window to get a Bengals teaser leg here before it gets to 9 across the board, because I think that's pretty likely.
Before it gets to 9 across the board, Adam, as Steven was talking, it's gone to 9.5 at 3 of the books out here. So this thing is like apparently rocket shipping to 10. Let's handicap it, because let's just assume by the time people are watching this that let's just say it is at 10. What would be your thought then if it was sitting like that?
Think about the game we watched last week with the Baltimore Ravens against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mm-hmm. That was not pretty. Nope. And that was a game that the Baltimore Ravens really needed, and they couldn't get it done against the Kenny Pickett-led Steelers. What is to make you believe that Cincinnati doesn't run out on them in the first half alone in a game where Baltimore has no reason to play this game? So I'm not going to go and advocate laying that amount of points in any NFL game in 2022.
Right.
But if you're asking me what's the number where you would take the Ravens, you're probably talking out past 14.
Yeah, you're right. Like that's basically where I'm at. Like, so even, okay, let's live in a world in which I don't have a teaser leg from the 7 down to 1. As I look right now, I'm still only laying it with Cincinnati before I'm taking the points with the Ravens. The offense has been broken since Lamar has been out. It has been absolutely atrocious. And again, this Cincinnati offense, obviously short, small sample size, what we saw against the Bills this past week and all that, but we have seen it over the several weeks with that as well. They're a truck, man. They just go out and score and move on whatever. And as good as you maybe think that the Ravens defense was trending, I don't know if it matters, right? Like, I don't think it really matters all that much. And so again, guys, we're doing our best to kind of speculate where this might be by the time you watch this. And as I say that, 2 10s pop on the board. So this thing is definitely heading that direction, heading to 10, which also leads me to believe that, Steven, even though we have not gotten the official announcement yet, that maybe what you're saying is also the truth, that we're probably going to get a third string quarterback in this game as well. So
yeah, I would like to now rush through the rest of the game so I can get over the bridge because there's still an 8 at one spot.
That's what we've got going on in this game. Hey guys, we're trying to give you the best we can whenever we're recording these things. So again, information is going to come out after we get done.